having this event today at Union Square. I follow Secret San Francisco on Instagram, and I saw a reel a couple days ago, maybe on Thursday or Friday. I was like, that looks like a lot of fun. It's free. You get to pick your own tulips. I think officially called Flower Bulb Day. It's for International Women's Day, Women's History Month, March. I believe it's hosted by the Netherlands. They have 80,000 tulips available, and it's free to the public. Just watching the videos, it looked like thousands of people would attend this event. What a fun thing to do. So I decided to do it, and I'm so glad I did. I almost didn't go at all. This morning it was cold and rainy, and the wind was supposed to pick up, and so I was like, so I live in Oakland, which is across the bay. I barged into the city, and I walked to the station, and I got on the train, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't pouring rain until I got to SF, and I just got out of the station and it was just pouring rain. I didn't bring an umbrella. I just brought my backpack, sweater, and snacks. I got a great spot in line, real good. When I got there, the line was to the actual entrance sign. So I did stand in line for a solid 2 hours. They had the big windy fences set up across all of Union Square, and they had that set up on both sides of the square, and the entrance was up around the back, and so you kind of come off the sidewalk and you're almost on this on-ramp, and then you kind of get funneled down into the square. And it was raining and it was pouring, and I was standing there and I was like, you know what? No, I'm here. I've committed. I've stood in rain before. I know that this is gonna be worth it. Everybody was doing the same thing, and while yeah, it would have been great to get some cute pictures and cute little outfits in front of the tulips, it's also just me, and I'm not Instagram trendy. I can't do that stuff. I don't wear the right makeup. I don't wear any makeup usually. I wear eye stuff, but that's it. That and sunscreen. The event started at 1, and I mean, they just kind of kept the line going. They give you a little bag, they give you a cute little sticker, and they said, pick 10 tulips, and there were hundreds of people in there at a time, which was crazy to me. I'm not a huge fan of crowds. They kind of freak me out. It didn't get too crowded, so plenty of aisles, plenty of different colors to choose from. And I ended up kind of going to the back section where it seemed like there was just less traffic, and I got really good sizes, nice really big blooms. Leaving the square was kind of, I don't know if it was fully thought through. The exit just sort of was an open gate off to the side. There was a security guard, and he's just go that way. And so we just kind of get shot out. But it also kind of started sprinkling as I left, so I was nailed it on the timing. I just headed back to BART and got on the train and came home. The walk home was super pleasant too. The sun was shining over here, not a lot of people out, and so it's always, after the rain, when the sun comes out, it's just one of the best times. I got 2 little pink ones. They have a really slight variegation, and I'm really sorry about the lighting. I don't have a ton of good angles in here, so it's either a messy wall, a messy closet, a TV, or windows, and this is at least less busy behind me. So it's got a light blushy pink variegation to it. Got a couple yellows, got a sort of peachy variegated. Usually I don't love red or orange, but this orange I thought was super pretty. And also got a these sort of, they're not red, they're kind of another pink with white variegation. And I'm not super one for variegated flowers or stripy flowers. I don't know what it is. I've just never really been drawn to them. But I thought these were just a pretty classic look to them. Excuse me. Sorry. I always have tissues. There will always be tissues. The doctor says it's genetic, so. Sorry. So yeah, I don't usually love variegated flowers or stripy flowers. I don't know, they just don't look natural to me, and I prefer a natural soft variegation, if any. I think these will look super sweet. Maybe I'll put one in the bedroom, maybe I'll do the big vase, maybe I'll just do this one for the table. These might just be my March flowers. Yeah, what a fun event. So yeah, totally worth it. Man, I was so close to not going. I always overthink things, and typically, you know, going with someone is kind of a motivator, but it's not that I don't have anybody, it's just like I don't like bothering people with my ideas. It's childhood trauma. Like, again, we're working through it. So I just decided to make it about me and just make it a little solo date. I was recently on a walk with a friend, and she and I were just kind of talking about like taking ourselves on solo dates and how important that is, whether that's like going out and dining or going out for a drink by yourself, or, you know, going for walks or exercising or going for hikes. Like, I do all of those things, and to me they're very like regular, but doing those activities and not holding that activity back from myself or ourselves, like doing the things that we love, is a way of self-love. Like, it is taking yourself on a date. So like, do the things that bring us joy, even if it's just little stuff. Do what you love and don't worry about what other people think. I spend so much time worrying about what other people think, and the irony of publishing all this stuff, right? Like, dang, I almost invited people, but I know that like standing in the rain and like doing stuff for flowers, I know that it's not for everybody. I mean, on my channel, I'm doing things with flowers because I like them, I enjoy them, they bring me joy. But I know that like the subject matter is not for everyone. So I just did it on my own. And I do a lot of things on my own, you know? I do what makes me happy, what makes me feel good. And I think everyone should do that. This is your encouragement of the day. Do the thing that makes you happy. It's always worth it. We're not doing things that make us happy that harm others, though, nor ourselves. That's not happy. That's not happy things. I like the things I do. This stuff makes me happy, and I want to be able to share that with other people who do the same or want to do the same. I mean, there's plenty of creators here on YouTube who have inspired me to just do the thing. Who cares about a niche? Just like do what makes you happy, and if you want to share it, share it. And so that's what I'm doing. Anyways, this was my solo date today, and I am so happy with it. It was such a good idea, and I'm glad I did it. Okay, that's all. Bye. Make sure you're not an aphid. All right. Better not. Big old mess. All right. Well, paper towels. Like, I'm a fair weather fan. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a fair weather fan. I don't like sitting out in the rain if I don't have to. I mean, I'll do it. Camera's off again, but you know what? Who cares? Nobody cares.